Fun builds teamwork and communication and passion for your job and creativity and productivity. And that's really what I want to talk to you tonight about. But I want to make sure you guys have fun. And to do that, I want to create a certain kind of energy. How many people have a 3 or 4-year-old child at home? Not too many? How many people have seen a 3 or 4-year-old child sometime in their life? Okay, pretty much everybody. All right, good, good. You know how that child walks in a room and he comes in and he goes, ta-da, deal with me, focus on me, right? Well, that's the same kind of energy that we need when we talk about having fun and creativity. So before we even get going, I want to give you guys a big ta-da before we even start. So I want everybody to stand up, and on the count of 3, we're going to do a big ta-da, all right? On the count of 3, all right? You know that 3, 4-year-old child, you know, everything he does in his life, it's a ta-da, right? He ties his shoe for the first time, and he goes, ta-da, right? He goes to the bathroom for the first time, he goes, ta-da! Now, we need to give more ta-das to ourselves, right? When was the last time that you went to the bathroom by yourself, walked out, and went, ta-da! Check it out, people! All by myself, wash the hands, the pants are up, talk to me! But when you're 3 and 4 years old, that's a big deal! 1, 2, 3, ta-da! Wow, really good right off the bat. Everybody must have had their dessert. All right, now I feel there's a lot more in you, and this is really to kind of carry you through next week, okay? One more on the count of 3. 1, 2, 3, ta-da! There you go, give yourself a big hand. I started as a newspaper reporter, and then I went into advertising and public relations and marketing. I started my own consulting business back in '94. The year before, in '93, I started doing improvisational comedy at a theater in Dallas. That's where I live. I had these two really different worlds, this improv comedy world, this very corporate advertising marketing world. And I realized the skills that made each successful were actually quite similar. And I found a way to combine the two. And that's what I do today, is speak to groups like yourselves. And we're going to play some improv games. I want you guys to have fun. We're going to laugh. It's going to be a good time. But through that fun and laughter, look at things through a different perspective. And maybe see some of those skills and how we can apply those to what we do to make us more successful. Everybody put their hands up like this. Everybody there. And everybody together say, bunny, bunny, bunny. Now turn the person to your right or left, look them right in the eye, go, hey, bunny, bunny, bunny. Turn the person on the other side, look them right in the eye, go, hey, bunny, bunny, bunny. Turn the person in the back or in the front of you or a different table and go, hey, bunny, bunny, bunny. Now see how you're giggling, you're laughing? That's the spirit of the bunny, bunny, bunny. The spirit that we take things way too seriously, right? That we have to have more fun, that we all make mistakes, that we all sometimes look foolish, that we all sometimes look silly. You know, we're human, and that we can't be afraid of that. And if we're not afraid of that, we could take more risks. In fact, put your hands back up like that. Just look around and memorize some of these faces. So you guys are the world's smartest person, all right? Now what's going to happen, they're going to ask some questions. Could be about business or life or sports, science, whatever's on their minds. You guys are going to answer these questions. However, you're a 3-headed person. Each head can only say one word at a time. Now I don't want you to do this, guys. I don't want you to go, what word are you going to say? I don't know. What word are you going to say? I'm just up here to look good. I don't know. I just pop out the first word that comes.
2.
Made Kevin giggle, didn't we? You all right, buddy?
We need a replacement.
Don't pee your pants, all right? So, because...
Very good, very good.
Good. Very good.
Water
is blue.
because
It reflects.
air.
Yeah. That's very... Yeah, that old blue air. Explain the theory of relativity. Explain the theory of relativity.
Relativity is
real.
Yeah, I don't know. Who is your favorite cowboy?
My favorite cowboy is Fred Astaire.
There's a photo of Fred right over here. And by the way, nothing to me says giving United Way like a mean cowboy with a gun and a whip. He's got his hand on the gun, and he's holding a whip. Nothing to me says volunteer spirit Now, Mr. Earl, what do you want for Christmas?
My
Money.
Yeah, okay.
more money.
Yeah, didn't need you on that one, Samuel. Whoa, 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 what's going on there? You guys all right?
We
Are.
Fine.
Okay, good. Whoa. Wow. We should go on the road. We've been doing well. I got one more question. What do you enjoy the most about the HR Southwest Conference?
I really
Love.
getting to
Be.
on stage.
Give him a big hand. Way to go, guys. Come on. The reason they were so successful, they were doing really one simple little thing. They're being open and flexible to the change. Sometimes I play that game, and they're all three going three separate directions. They don't care what he says or what she says. This is what they're going to say, and I don't care. And that never is successful. They did a really good job of being open and flexible to that change. Because you have no idea what word's coming before, what word's coming after, what the direction of the sentence is going to be. You're never going to know. So the only way to make that game work is if you're open and flexible to that change and then react to it. And then you're going to create a sentence that makes sense. But if you try to judge, you try to edit, or you try to project what you want, it's never going to work. And so how can we apply that to what we do? You know when you get to work in the morning, you're going to deal with change. Something's going to happen that you didn't plan for. Something's going to happen you didn't expect. It could be a little change. It could be a really big change. And how we deal with that determines quite a bit. It's going to determine our stress, our passion, our communication, our creativity, our teamwork. So all this is wrapped up in how we're dealing with these little individual changes. And what normally happens is that we create stress. And we get frustrated and we get impatient, right? And then we take that stress home and we're tired and we forget about the passion and energy that we have for what we do because we're focused on that stress, right? And so if we're not having that passion, if we don't have that energy, then how are we going to create that environment for everybody else, right? How are we going to create that environment for ourselves? And so we've got to use this tool. This game is trying to demonstrate something. It's showing us a secret. And that secret is that openness and flexibility to change.